What's up, guys, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today, we are going to be hopping behind the wheel of one of the baddest McLarens ever made. This, my friends, is the 720S, and it doesn't matter what angle you're looking at this thing. It's a work of art. Like, there's so much happening. There's so many curves and edges and channels and everything. Like, you'd think it'd get a little bit messy. When you take little snapshots of it, it does look like it gets a little bit messy. But all in all, it all flows together so well, dude. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait for this episode. We haven't done too many convertibles yet, so we're just gonna hop right on into it and see what we can do. This actually, they've got new like body panels and essentially a body kit you can put on this thing, so we're gonna make it look pretty good. Actually, let's do that right away. We're gonna go into a custom upgrade. We're gonna go to our aero and appearance, and we've got this Duke Dynamics set up, so way more aggressive front splitter there. Looks like we have just kind of a normal wing. I don't know, does this have a pneumatic wing on it? Does it move around? We're going to find out. We'll see what happens. Oh, look at that thing, dude. We've got side skirts as well, and of course, we've also got a new hood we're going to be able to throw on there, add some extra scoops, extra air intake, and of course, all of that carbon fiber. So to start things off, I say we spend 10 grand on a body kit. I want to see what people do with designs and paints here. Looks like a lot of people just rock the plain color. We've got a gradient happening. What is that? I don't know if I like that. Old Golf livery, of course. Okay. To be honest, not a super fan of any of these, so I feel like we might be able to just do kind of a traditional paint color. I mean, in terms of factory paints, this is hard to beat. This right here is gorgeous. I would change the wheel colors, but I really like how the teal goes with the orange calipers. Of course, we've got red, we've got McLaren orange, we've got yellow, black, white, and a different style of white. To be honest, I almost want something a little bit brighter. I might go with a slightly brighter blue. I kind of like the idea of having something that's a little bit shiny, so we'll see what kind of a two-tone color we can get in here. Carbon the rims out here, of course. The caliper's gonna have to go. I wonder, what if we did like a yellow? Ooh, or we could do the candy apple yellow. Candy banana. Dude, this thing is gleaming. Look at all the fans out here, baby, appreciating her. Oh, that two-tone is this is just, it's such a good-looking car. Like, you can't go wrong. There are a million color combinations, types of paint, anything you could use. Now, I think this might be the first convertible that we purchased in this game. I could be wrong, but I haven't even used the convertible top yet. So, here we go. Hit L3, and the top drops. Let your hair loose. Let's go, dude. That is so sick. Oh, I can't even imagine. Imagine being in this thing, feeling the wind on your face, the sun on your skin as you're just bombing down a highway somewhere. Just listening to that engine go absolutely wild. I'm curious. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to stop. I'm going to put the top back up. Let's see if it sounds different. You can actually kind of hear it going. I'm going to see. Can we? Oh, you can see it close. Sounds way different. Okay, interesting. I like that. I kind of figured it. You know, they usually cover all their bases in terms of polish and realism, but nice, man. All right, we're going to take this thing out. It's stock right now. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to see what she can do, and we'll probably slap an engine swap in her and really get buck wild in the last part of the episode. Oh, the blue and black combination. I really like the calipers in there too. They almost look a little bit gold at times, but I can respect it. Ooh, who put that wing on that 458? Come on now. You're better than that. Let's see if she can change lanes as hard as she changes colors. It's been a minute since we've been over here in Tulum. This is where we started our adventure. Ooh, gotta watch out for that water puddle. It's literally exactly how we started our adventure in Forza Horizon. It was great. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing is just so clean. Look at the hips on her. She just, she's got curves and edges for days. Yeah, so we've got a very active, talkative, in-our-face wing here, helping us out when we brake, helping us out when we're going for top speed runs. So probably a good thing we didn't throw any sort of an aftermarket thing on. would imagine the computer knows best, the wing knows best. These things are so sick, man. I've seen a couple in real life. My buddy actually has one. Haven't been in it, but seen it in his garage. It's just, ugh. Just a nasty car. It's one of those really unique. I'd put it up there with, like, I mean, obviously it's a totally different ball game, but just in terms of uniqueness, like almost like a Pagani level. You know what I mean? Like Paganis are just so unique, so crazy, so different. I feel like so many cars all look the same. Like that C8 in front of us. Tell me that doesn't look like a Ferrari. A little bit. Obviously not from the back, but like from the front, kind of do. I feel like a lot of cars look very similar, and this thing is just so striking in so many different ways. It's interesting. Gonna lose our combo there. Come on, Trev. We gotta put something together here. Let's get a little bit cleaner. Let's polish our line up a little bit. Ooh, see, like that was good right there. Gonna be able to pass up into P3. Might be able to get P2. Not gonna put him out of the way or anything, but just gonna make sure our presence is known. Put gold on this C8. Some interesting color and body modification options in this one. Oh, this isn't even just a gold. It's got some character to it. It's got like a rainbow undertone to it. I don't know what you're thinking, Mike. Haven't talked to you in a while, man. I miss you. Some of you guys might remember Onslaught from the old school COD days. Field stripping, the series. Ooh, okay. It was like back in the Black Ops days and stuff. He hasn't been on YouTube in a very long time since. He was, I think, an architect or something. So he you know, obviously he had a family and stuff. Didn't end up grinding it out. Kind of wished he would have. I feel like he probably could have made something of himself. But he was huge back in the day. So I mean, like, I think he could have made it into a full-time job. But we all have different paths that we go on. I miss those days sometimes, man. The really old school, like, beginning COD days. Like, back when it was, I mean, it's fun now, but back when it was just purely fun. Like, it was, you know, just gaming, grinding every night, and parties together on Xbox Live. Like, I feel like gaming's never going to be the same again. It just, you get hints, whiffs, bits and pieces of it, but it's not like it used to be. There it is. Got to win our first one. Let's do it. We're gonna go engine swap. We're gonna put the absolute max amount of horsepower in this thing we possibly can. It's a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. So interesting enough, you can't like engine swap in this thing. It's just gotta stay exactly with what it is. So I mean, we can add quite a bit of horsepower here. We're going from 711 to 950, but it's not like we're throwing in some massive 1500 horsepower engine or something like that. So honestly, probably a good thing. Probably saved us some heartache, some frustration. I would venture to say that this is probably going to be a much more usable car in the grand scheme of things. So here we go. We're going to ride out to our, ooh, nice little bunny hop there. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at the greens with the blues. Let's take a moment to appreciate just, we aren't even in the sunlight. I was going to say, if we were in the sunlight right there, that'd be a nasty thumbnail. The greens and the blues and everything just popping in the Mexico sun. Here we go. Little street racing action. I love these races, man. The nighttime street races are just so good. So high action, especially when you're in a car with 1,000 horsepower. So this should be interesting. Oh, come on, get out of my way, bud. Thank you. Gotta be smart here. You just gotta ride that line. You can't push the needle too far. It'll punish you. But you gotta be about it. Do well in these. Oh, a little bit wide. Ran into Diesel in front of us, but we're gonna be all right. The problem is these are they're so short. Like, it's such a fast, high action race, but you almost have no time to react to anything. Ooh, we've got a Senna up here in front of us. Dude just pushed me right off the road. We're gonna be fine. 38% of the way through. Just gotta keep these four wheels in between the shoulders, and we should be able to make it out all right. Try to take them on the inside, maybe not quite. Got him here, though. Beautiful. Good pass. 53% of the way through, dude. We're having to work so hard for this. I love it. We're off the racing line here, Trev. Push him wide. All right, here we go. We just got to catch Game Riot. 40% of the race to do so. What's he in, a Jesco? That's not going to be an easy task. Hopping inside here, we've got a hard left at the top of the hill. We'll try to get back on it. Not terrible. 25% of this race left. We're going to focus up here, dude. I did just think of something that I think might be pretty cool. We might try it the next race, the final race. We'll see how it goes. Come on. Focus up first, Trev. Focus. Oh, focus. We need the ultimate corners through here. Oh! You pushed it too hard, I think. No! We could have potentially had it. Hold on. We're gonna pretend like we were like superhuman and I'm throwing this thing across the finish line. We deserve it. Setting that up was hard enough in itself. Oh my goodness, if we could have done that the first time, that would have been nasty. That was a comeback story. That's why I love those races. I always say I wish they were a little bit longer, but I honestly don't think they'd be as fun. If you had multiple times to be able to catch up, it's like you've got to make your move and it's got to happen right then. Right there. Okay, so my idea is to turn it all the way down to Tourist. It's going to be on the easiest difficulty in the game. And what we're going to do is we are going to start... I don't know if it lets you control it off the rip here, but we're going to start this race. And I'm gonna hit... Oh, it won't let me hit it. It won't let me... I was wanting to hit our convertible, and then I was... Look how slow these guys are. Are you kidding me? Look how slow they are. This is the what are we doing here? What's the speed that I mean, we're still at 70. But for a group of cars like this, that's a little bit embarrassing. My plan is I was going to drop the top on it, and you can't move while dropping the top in this game. It's like the car's got to be 100% stationary. So I was going to drop the top and then see if I could potentially catch up to them. Actually, I've got an idea. So I've got my stopwatch here. As soon as I tap this, we're going to start. I'm going to rev the engine, and as soon as the car starts moving, that's what I'm going to stop our timer. So we can just stay stationary at the start of the race and just kind of see what happens. Pretend like we're putting the top down. Ooh, 14.7 seconds. It was down all the way. I think there were a couple of latches before it could take off. The game's serious about it. It takes our safety very seriously. I think most convertibles you can be going up to, like, especially nowadays, like 20 or 30 miles an hour, and you're fine. Like, it's not a big deal. So 14.71 seconds is what I had, and that's what we're gonna wait. Timer starts now. All right, 14.7. Now you got to keep in mind this is a point to point. I purposefully chose one that's a little bit shorter. Oh, we're gonna be able to catch them no problem. Look at. Now, I think it slows down extra. Hold on. They're going like 2 miles an hour there. They go faster as you get closer. Hold on. I'm gonna make it so it's maybe one more difficulty up. I want them to actually race and then us have to catch up. That is such a trippy thing, man. Like they're all just they take off and then they go into slow-mo as they're going around that first corner. Now they're actually racing. I mean, it's not fast, but they're racing. All right, we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.7. Here we go. Even gave it a little bit more. Pinch to grow an inch, baby. Here we go. So we're going to have a limited amount of time to be able to catch up to these guys. But to be honest, I think it's going to be easier than we expected. We've already got them on the horizon there. We're 10% of the way through. 15%. That number's climbing rapidly, but we are gaining rapidly as well. This is a pretty good track for us because it's a bunch of straights. There it is, dude. 30%. There was a lot of race left. We honestly could probably do it on like medium, average, whatever you would call it. But as long as we beat it here, we can say we've done it. I wish they let you activate it while you were in races. That'd be kind of a flex. Imagine doing that online. Like, I'm gonna beat you even if I drop my time, man. That'd be pretty impressive. So there you guys have it. Pretty convincing victory here, to say the least. That, my friends, is the McLaren 720S. Absolutely love it. I mean, we didn't go too hard here. Like, we didn't have too many customization options from like an engine perspective. Obviously chose a fairly basic color on it. Added the body kit, which is kind of cool. That one's new to Forza Horizon 5, but I really enjoyed it. It's a very cool car. Sounds fantastic. Felt good to let our hair blow in the wind a bit, and I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If it's me smashing into walls, there's a guaranteed chance that's going to happen. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what car we should use next.